speech will pertain to the Future Business Leaders of America goal of encouraging scholarship and promoting school loyalty and how that pertains to business. Being a military brat, I've moved a lot, and I've lived in lots of different places and been to a lot of different schools. Before being in Wiesbaden, I was in a town called Carrollton in Georgia. Living there is quite different from Wiesbaden, because there, whether you were in pre-K, 3rd grade, 8th grade, or even a senior, you were considered a Carrollton Trojan. What that means is not only do you have the students, but you also have all the family members and the friends that make this strong fan loyalty group to the school. For instance, you can be walking in Walmart and see someone wearing the school colors or the mascot and automatically put them with the school in which town they are from. Again, in Wiesbaden it's a little bit different, because you have the high school who are considered warriors, the middle school who are wildcats, and the elementary school is dachshunds, which makes it a bit more of a segregated community. You could be a family member of a family that only has elementary school kids, and you might know someone who only has high school kids. And it's a little bit harder to get to know them because you don't have that central common ground of the school and the school system. So then I was kind of thinking, how does a strong central loyalty group relate to business? The ultimate goal of a business is long-term success, and two main goals of that is from customer loyalty and employee loyalty. In customer loyalty, you need to have a central consumer group that will consistently buy your product. What makes your product what moms are buying off the grocery store racks in a grocery store as opposed to your competitors' products? Employee loyalty is also important for two reasons. One, it is cheaper. As opposed to another business who might rehire and retrain employees consistently, if you maintain a strong and central workforce, you don't have to pay the money to continuously rehire and train. The other thing is by maintaining a strong workforce, you are creating a team. Someone's not just going to work with a co-worker, you're going to work with a friend, which later in turns a more efficient business. Disney is a great example of loyalty in a business. I am a Disney fanatic, I guess you could say. My entire family is. I'll always remember one trip I went to Disney, and I was in 1st grade. You may not imagine this, but I was kind of shorter then, so I wasn't able to ride all the rides like all the other kids could. So as I was waiting outside a ride with two of my cousins, we looked over to the right and saw this gate. Being just curious little kids, we were just wondering what was behind the gate. Not really to spoil any magical experience at Disney, but just because we were curious. Little did we know there was actually a security camera that was watching us. And before we knew it, there was a cast member coming and checking on us. Not to get onto us for peeking behind this gate, but just to see if we had lost maybe a ball or a toy or a hat behind it. They showed great customer service. And it's because of that experience and many experiences like that, that I am a loyal customer to Disney. When I think vacation, I automatically think to those childhood experiences of going to Orlando and going to Disney. But you can't have a great customer service like that without having loyal employees. Again, being at Disney so much, I talk to the cast members and just kind of see why they like working for Disney. One person we met, we were actually being waited on by this waitress who had worked at Disney for 23 years. My family and I were kind of like, why would you want to work as a waitress for 23 years? Not that it's a bad job or anything, but why not move to a company that you could grow up the ladder? So my father asked her. And basically she talked about not going to work for necessarily the money, but she feels a part of a team. She feels included in the Disney business itself, and that is why she kept going. So I was kind of thinking about it. If this person as a waitress can have such a great attitude and give me such great service, where does it come from? One of my favorite movies is Remember the Titans, and in that movie there's a quote, "Attitude reflects leadership." If you have a strong, positive leadership in a company, it then in turn reflects in the employees and later on to the customers when they provide such great service. Disney is a great example of a strong business that has been successful over the time by using customer loyalty and an employee loyalty. Whether or not loyalty is shown in schools or business is a key to success. So by demonstrating the Future Business Leaders of America goal of encouraging students and promoting school loyalty, you are demonstrating the desire to succeed. Thank you.